Look, we're live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Expedition 33. I'm Professor McCoy. I love the music in this game. Can I just say that again? I know I've said this a bunch, but God, music in this game is just unbelievably incredible. Really well done. Really well put together. Well, yeah, let's there we go. All right, well, let's get back into it. We were just getting through the Siren, or the dungeon leading to Siren. Siren being the boss, the big dancing siren, so to speak. Oh gosh. Now that said, now that we are here, now I need to try and remember exactly where we were and where we're going. We have this, okay, I also, I will say, I really, really like the aesthetics of this dungeon, I guess call it. Hi, Mr. No Lucky. Good evening. How you doing? But yeah, no, I really like this. I mean, it's kind of dark. It's dim. It's bleak, but the miles and miles of blankets or tapestries or what have you as the kind of as the terrain, as the floor. It has a comforting feel mixed with the bleakness of everything else around it, and things like this. Fading man. The top hat. As I get older, I wonder, can you ever truly know someone else? And again, how many truly know themselves? A lucky few, I think. I don't know if lucky. I think it is a matter of effort rather than luck. Whether you know yourself. I mean, it was Socrates' sort of first commandment, so to speak, is to know thyself, right? It's to examine one's own life, examine one's own soul, to get to know yourself. It's actually pretty challenging but important thing to do, especially for the sake of self improvement. If you need to, if you're going to make yourself better, you have to know where you are and what you are. It's a blessing to understand your darkest nature. Okay, yeah. There's a way of putting that is, I think, even more thematic to this guy in particular, for example, or this kind of vision of a person. This is actually where I kind of depart from what this is taking. Is essentially, I believe, maybe a Jungian approach or something like that. Embracing and sort of integrating the shadow sort of thing. But again, it's important to remember the transcendental character of goodness, the goodness of being, and the goodness of the self, ultimately. And to be yourself most fully is to be perfectly good. A perfectly good version of yourself is most being yourself. And so to sort of get to know your darkest nature is only really, considered properly, to get to know, to understand those parts of yourself which are deficient but shouldn't be, right? In such a way that they could be improved. They are holes that need to be filled, voids, perhaps, if we're looking at our fading man here. And I think that is probably, not probably, certainly the most both the most metaphysically sound and the most practical approach to self-examination is to understand that one's faults and one's vices, one's darkness, so to speak, is just the absence of light. because that's what darkness is. And that's something to be corrected, to be improved, so that we can excuse me, become more fully ourselves, rather than this idea of, which is again, common sort of post-Jung, that to be most fully ourselves, we have to integrate our shadow, our darkness. Which, if you mean by shadow the parts of ourselves that could be turned to evil or something like that, then maybe, I suppose. But that's not how it's usually interpreted, even if it may have been more like what Jung originally meant by it. Anyway, getting the metaphysics right is kind of crucial. This is why by the way, this is why I come down on the metaphysics side of the question. Okay, not technically. Okay, understand that what I'm about to say has a major caveat that I will get to, but I come down on the metaphysics side of the question of which is, quote, first philosophy. What is the foundational element of philosophical inquiry? What has to come logically first between metaphysics and epistemology? A lot of modern analytic philosophers will take epistemology as prior, because in order to know metaphysics, you have to know how you know first. And to discover how you know is the study of epistemology. The counterpoint to this is that you will find out how you know by coming to know. And then you can examine epistemology reflectively, rather than examining epistemology normatively first, as a sort of charting a path through, if you will. Good evening, Imstamp. But anyway, I actually, so between those two, which are the common candidates in modern philosophy, between epistemology and metaphysics, as to which is, quote, first philosophy, that is to say, which is the more fundamental philosophical science, I defer to metaphysics, but because I got my head on straight. And because I'm a Christian and a scholastic, I have to say that first philosophy is actually theology. Theology is first philosophy. To understand anything, we have to understand God. God allows us to understand the nature of reality, and the nature of reality allows us to understand everything else that sort of follows on down from that. And then finally, near the bottom of that, like the lowest of philosophy, of the lowest parts of philosophy, the most distant parts of philosophy are things like ethics, which, by the way, happens to be kind of my area of specialization. Kind of. I kind of go from the top down with metaphysics. I study metaphysics quite a bit, and I study ethics quite a bit. So kind of going from the bottom up. I meet in the middle in areas like philosophy of mind, or philosophy of science, or epistemology, or whatever. Makoigo? Why would you read my name as Makoigo? Why go? It's GE. That is a new one. I thought I had heard every possible mispronunciation of my last name, but it's McCoy, in case anyone needs to hear this. But like, I've heard McCoyge, I've heard McCoyge, I've heard McCoygy, I've heard McGee, I've heard McKay. Okay, McCoygy. Yeah, see, I have heard McCoygy. That I've heard plenty, but it's not. It's just McCoy. Anyway, we're accursed to which we turn a blind eye. Oh, excuse me. We lie to ourselves all the time, don't we? About things we'd rather not admit or confront. Unfortunately, yes, that's true. About ourselves. About each other. Then there are things we don't genuinely see. We genuinely don't see. Isn't that human nature? Well, no. I mean, but it's a natural. It's a human fallenness, right? It's a natural deficiency in human nature. I wonder. I have nothing but time these days to wonder. What I missed, what might have changed things. What is it that I didn't see? That I couldn't make myself see. Sounds like you have many regrets. When did she start pulling away? Man's gone silent. She. Ooh. Are these hollow people all somehow related to each other, or are they fundamentally different people? Are they all different people? don't know, actually. That's an interesting question. Interesting question, the answer to which I will probably never receive. Look, let me put it this way. I'm getting the feeling that a lot of the mysteries of this game will just go unsolved. That a lot of them are just going to remain open to speculation, or will only ever be solved at sort of a sort of word of God. Oops. A sort of word of God level by whatever the creators happen to say out of the game, out of the context of the game. Because there's a lot of things that I don't quite see how they could be, how they really could be thoroughly explained. But maybe, I don't know. There. Most actually get answered in the game. It's wacky. I almost can't believe that. Ten burns! Oh my god! How about we electrify? Now let's ice Lance. Slow it down.
Ice.
Yes. Deal massive damage. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Add your mask. Not piercing. Addist wind. Sounds good. Free smack.
My, what lovely feet.
Hey, shut up, Minoko. Why are you so weird? Wow, okay. I do also have to say, I might be, because I've been doing a bunch of side content, and I'm kind of used to doing some of the side content, and used to the difficulty of some of the side content, I feel like the actual main story plot, I might either be, I don't know if I'm over-leveled, or if I'm just used to more difficult combat and stuff. Or wait. Hold on. No, okay, no, I'm still on proper medium difficulty. Okay. I was making sure, because it does seem to be it seems to be getting a little bit easy in here. Why? Interesting. See, look, this looks like the way forward, doesn't it? Am I crazy? See, here's the thing. I must explore everything. Very important. I think this is the way to the sub-boss, because I know there's a mini-boss. That's it. That's the mini-boss. Mime. Mime. What is that hair? Patently absurd. Okay, it's got a bunch of shields, so let's set up a bunch of burn, shall we? And put us into Virtuoso stance if we can. Now let's just set up a bunch of burns.
Let the ink flow.
And let's set up Terraquake.
Time to bleed.
And let's pierce it. Okay. I guess I'll just shoot one. 30 burns, good lord. Okay, that's excellent. I'm glad it has 30 burns. I can't select punches for high break damage. I want high break damage. It's going next. I guess I'll just go Fury. Let's...
Please survive.
Feel energized.
Okay.
A
Ow.
storm is coming.
Killing Light? Yeah, Minoko needs some heals. Yeah, Minoko needs heals.
Finesse and grace.
Okay. I'm in defensive stance. Combustion will put me into offensive. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that.
Flames, ink off my blade.
That looks pretty good damage. All right,
Yes.
especially for how defensive it was. Okay, heavy. Can I break it? It's very close to breaking. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, there we go. That's much better damage. Swift Strike. What a virtuous. 9! Oh my god. Max frickin' damage. Alright, let's just electrify, yeah? I don't have it now. No. Yeah, let's electrify.
Thunder!
It wasn't great. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Alright, Threat Fury can't. Say?
Precise. Strike.
Max damage. Caster Tents. Yeah, let's set up a parallel. Brick. Do a little bit of extra damage. Okay, I need to really get my act together on this, huh? Okay, I'm in defensive. I'm just gonna fire just.
Flames. Brave.
Done. Alright, excellent. Okay, I have Seren Hair for... Who is that, Lune? That's it? Yeah, Seren Hair for Lune. I've learned Luna. Luna's good. Okay. I'll heal up. Oh! Hey! A flag. I've needed this. Well, first of all, rest. Alright, well, let's beat the mini-boss, and then I think we will leave for the continent, so we can upgrade a little bit.
Patricia, it works for Siren.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Siren.
Tissue. Okay, I'm assuming this is going to be a somewhat challenging fight, so...
Good stuff.
I see you. Where's the other one?
Perfect.
Aha!
Perfect.
Oh, revived head shark. Nice, 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 nice. Whee! want to go back. Because I accidentally went the right way instead of the wrong way. So I'm going to go back. If I can go the wrong way first. Because also, that. You see that? There's a thing there. I missed a thing. Go back up. There we go. Jeez. Oh, I missed.
Ready to go.
There's two of them. That's actually somewhat challenging. Somewhat. But only a little. Yeah, let's just... Oh. Let's Spencer's Fury for both. Good hit.
Let us stain them.
Let's Wildfire them both.
Fire.
Good damage. Let's just free shot.
What lovely feet.
Why are you like this? This is gestural behavior, I assume. Iron Spear.
Please survive.
A little off on that. It was doing, like, no damage. What is... What? Okay, that was weird. Why is it doing so little damage? Let's try it.
On fire.
Oh, what to choose?
Heavy. Weakness. I didn't realize it had a weakness. Okay, good to know. I know that now.
An advantage.
All right, let's heal up one more time. Let's rest. Then let's do the mini boss, shall we? The floating pins and everything, huh? Neveron does not seem hostile. So is tirelessly engrossed in its work. Attack anyway? Attack! Yeah, we gotta.
That's better.
Let's just straight up Rain of Fire. Just go for it. Apply tons of burns. Oh, it's weak to fire. That's excellent.
Let's dance.
I couldn't... Kills the character at the end of its duration. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. What's the number? Where's my tick down? 8. Okay, I can do it in 8 turns. That's fine. I think I can handle 8 turns. Let's go this wind. Oh shoot, I'm giving myself an extra turn. 7. Oh, frick. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. That might have not been a great idea. Alright, it's fine. It's fine, I can do this. I think if I break it, it resets the curse. And will die in 8 turns. No, she will not. Don't even start with me. Let's Wildfire just weaken. Weakness. Good. Oh, I should have healed. I should have healed. It would get rid of the curse, wouldn't it? Okay, whatever. I can't do anything. That's fine. Should I shoot? Yeah. Great damage. Oops, missed one. Oops, missed that one too. Did not know that was coming. Okay, I can break you. Did that break the curse? No, it didn't.
Nice.
Oh, it increased the number. Okay. It increased the number. That's good. That's good. Defensive stance. Rain of Fire. I can't. Let's Swift Stride and let's just go to Virtuous Stance.
From fire.
Massive damage. Let us electrify. Yeah, I can't tear quick. I can electrify
I'm ready.
it. Flare Fury can't. I can per se. Good damage. Good chunky damage. Caster. Lurin Keel can't. I don't have anything else that is Caster Mask, which is fine. Break damage. That's resistant. I should have realized. Break damage is good.
On me.
Use some glissandos. Oh, those freaking weird ass things. Ah!
Anga.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'm in defensive, virtuous, or rainfire.
Flames. Brave.
All right, man.
Prepare to meet
There we go. Anti-charm. Tissinum, or I assume that's for my health.
Good job. No other expedition managed that.
No other expedition had a Lumina converter.
It's true.
Yet this victory feels hollow.
Why? Why does it feel hollow? I don't get it. Alright, well I need the anti-charm. Need anti-charm. Definitely need anti-charm. That means that I need to... And that means I need to... Cost 10. Okay, that's fine. 25 health on counterattack. Yeah, let's do that one. That way I can equip it as a Lumina. Maybe. No, I can't. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I just need to do 3 battles with Lune and unlock Anti-Charm for everyone, because everyone is going to absolutely need that as a Lumina. Absolutely. I know this because that's the boss's gimmick. Yeah, this boss is that is actually basically the major help that defeating that sub-boss does, but that's not it. There is more to it. I think I did actually read about this a little bit because I was wondering what order to do the quests in, and read about the sub-boss. That it also prevents it from sowing those glissandos, the Shai-Hulud things. Yeah, let's go back to the continent for right now. Yeah. Okay. Let's just swim over yonder, where we can do a few minor battles. Just so we can make sure that we have our Luminas equipped and we have enough Lumina points for everybody. That's what we gotta do. It is the thing to do, as they say. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is Old Lumiere. No, not where I want to go. I don't want to go to Old Lumiere. Yeah, maybe I want to go here. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I'll just go there. That's fine. All right. Anyway.
Time for swim swim.
A big old one of these things. Oh,
Let's spill some ink.
more of those little bastards than I thought. Let's pop the portiere. Chevalier piercing. Oh man. Didn't work. Okay. I missed it. Okay. She has. How did Lune get such defense? Didn't work. Oh, resistant. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. And let's just finish it off. Got a bunch of grandma. Alright, moving on. Actually, wait. It's my other new one. Oh, I haven't gotten... Ooh. That's actually really good. Protecting Death is decent. He just... No. What's the other one? Greater Shell. No. I don't use Shell much. One Shell, same. Shield Affinity. I don't have shields. What is it? What's the other one I got? SOS Mirage. No. Warming Up? I do want Warming Up. That is a good one. Burning Death. Apply 3 burn to all enemies on death. That's actually kind of decent. Burning Break. 3 burn stats on a breaking target. Eh. APN killing. Any charm. I need... Yeah, we're working on that. Let's do Warming Up. Yeah, that'll work. Let's do that. Hold on, stop. Okay. Oh wait. I missed it.
Blade cut through the blades.
Switches dances. Fascinating. Okay. Ice Lancer. Kill them dead.
Violence, yes.
While you're piercing, I'll finish him off, I think. Done. Yep. Upgraded longer shell. Nice. Châtillon upgraded. I also don't use. That's okay. I don't need to. I don't use it, I don't use it. Not the end of the world. I mean, it is the end of the world, but that's a plot point. This is kind of apocalyptic, so yeah, there's that. But whatever, that's not the point.
Time for a swim swim.
For a swim swim. No. Yeah, let's. What do you have? Bun for Verso. No, I don't want a bun for Verso.
Vroom, vroom.
Oh, is that a thing over here? Oh, there's a thing I haven't collected over here. Really? Good thing I wandered off here, huh?
Let's spill some ink.
Let's shoot the guy.
Blade cut through the place.
Let us.
How does it do... What?
Ice. Shut.
It didn't finish you off. It did not finish you off. Alright, fine.
Opposite violence, yes.
I mean, that would finish you off, but it's fine. I'd rather finish you off.
Finesse and grace.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, man, the burn didn't damage it. Oh, shoot. Alright, it's doing damage to it. It's minute damage, but not much.
Favorite part.
Heavy, let's break it. Or just kill it. I don't know if I can just kill it. I might. No? Okay. This will count. I can't do Ice Lance or Mayhem? What is this? This is nonsense. I think I'm electrifying.
Thunder.
That did it. Okay, cool. Ooh. Relarum I upgraded. That's very good. I needed that.
Nice.
What's that?
His ring.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's just wildfire then. Or burns.
Opposite violence, yes.
And you.
What to choose?
And you. Well, that worked. Alright, I've learned anti-charm. Let's go back now. Alright, that about does it. That's what matters. Oh, no, wait. I need to actually equip it to everybody. What am I doing? Oh. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, auto regen, maybe. I can afford that. That does mean, however, I need to do some Lumina upgrades, don't I? Because I absolutely need anti-charm. All right. So you need 8. You need 9. You need 8. Let's just do it. One, 3, and there we go. Hi, Baze. How are you? Let's do what we need, which is anti-charm. 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 Perfect. The room's all set. Excellent. All right. I'm gonna chat with everybody briefly, and then I want to yap at you guys a little
Seems
bit.
you were right about these expeditioners. A most impressive group.
They've grown on you, haven't they?
Maybe.
They have.
Look at them.
You have nightmares too. About Renoir.
Yeah. He's hard to shake.
Yeah.
I mean, he's your father. I mean, look, setting aside the complexity of that. Or sorry, no. I want to look at the complexity of it. Setting aside the simplicity of that he's a big scary boss monster, right? He's the big bad evil guy, so it would seem. Setting that aside, he is being Verso's father, at least presumably, if we're to assume what everyone says is true so far. If that is the case, then the betrayal, the twisting of love into terror, can only make it all the worse. There is traditionally, I think, no worse crime than interfamily murder, say, patricide, filicide, etc. There's a few reasons for that. First of all, is that it necessarily requires betrayal. It is betraying one of the deepest and most natural kinds of loyalty, necessarily, and the deepest betrayal one can make. But then also, at least in traditional societies, if we look to the Anglo-Saxon practice of vergelt, that is the of life price, the price of a man's life. That if you kill someone, you owe the price of their life to their next of kin, which is actually quite reasonable in terms of the system of justice, right? That the way to rectify an injustice is to do the best one possibly can to make that right again, to right the wrong that you've done. And so if you've wronged someone by murdering them, you obviously can't make it right to them. They're dead. It's over. But you can do what is possible to make it right to their next of kin. Now, it's not possible, and so you owe something like an infinite debt that perhaps can't be paid off, but it can be attempted. And for purposes of social stability, we settle on a vergelt, or a weergelt, the price of a man's life. A price that is considered to be just enough compensation for murder, even though it's not obviously just compensation. We need to settle on some amount so that we can get on with society. So we do. We settle on a weergelt price. The problem, though, in cases of filicide or patricide or interfamily killing, is that you have not only killed someone, but you've killed someone in a way that you have no one to compensate, because you are the one who both is owed and owes the weergelt. for the murdered family member. And so it is not just heinous in its own right, but it disrupts the basic structure of the legal system. And this is basically every legal system that man has created until the very modern period, where we have sort of abdicated the debt to the victim. The victim has abdicated that debt to the state, where now criminal law, which is supplanted classical common law, where criminal law, the state takes on the role of victim in all cases, and demands recompense, or worse, demands punishment and no recompense to anyone, which is a horrific perversion of justice. Basically, the entire criminal justice system is a perversion of justice. But that's maybe a separate topic. I can talk about it more if you guys want. It's a separate thing. We were talking about Renoir. But that is a topic that I'm always fascinated by. Anyway.
You were right.
About?
The odds of killing Axons. Close, but not zero.
Not zero.
I will say, the last Axon fight was far from the most difficult. It was far from the most difficult boss I've fought in this
One
game.
down, one to go.
The next one will be harder.
Alright, let's find a nice soundtrack for us to play, and then I'll yap a little bit more. Aline's Glass House, Honeymoon in Lumiere, Stave, Alicia's Birthday Party, Robe de Jour, Till Next Life. What was that one? La Travail. Leah, don't pull your sister's hair. What is Till Next Life? Alright, that's fine. There we go. Alright. So I want to talk a little bit. Because there's a topic that has kind of been all over the news and in political discussions lately, and it's the questions raised by immigration, especially mass immigration, and then the questions raised by our answers to it, right? Our potential answers of deportations, of preventing immigration, of all these sorts of things, right? And so what brought this up was a podcast episode from Clint Russell on his Liberty Lockdown. Great podcast. If you don't follow it, maybe probably you should. It's worth follow. He actually, hold on. This music's too wordy. Hold on. Let's go with. Let's change it up. The words are a little distracting, presumably. This is better. There. That's a little better, yeah? That's the mansion theme. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Anyway, so. Yeah, so, Clint noticed, or has begun noticing, that the implications that we can draw from mass migration and the troubles that those migrants bring puts a severe challenge to a lot of basic liberal beliefs about the equality of all peoples, and the idea that all men are created equal, and yada yada yada, all these things that we all grew up learning. And the temptation that Clint is moving towards, I think, is to think that there are peoples, there are kinds of people, so to speak, who are not compatible with the Western way of life, or with freedom, or with Christianity, or with the things that we know to be good. And so, those ideas that we know to be good, the ideas of freedom, these ideas of that have sort of permeated the West, should not be. We should not try to apply these ideas to foreign peoples, like fundamentally foreign peoples who are just not like us. And by inviting them into our societies, we are inviting in peoples who are incompatible with our very way of life, our very way of being. Now, this is, I think, a real challenge, because I think there's an element of truth to this. Now, by the way, Clint, if you're watching this, or I'll probably actually wind up clipping this and tweeting it at you, so hello. I'm Professor McCoy. How you doing? Big fan. I think that you're onto something. I think you are absolutely noticing that there are certain people who are, for some reason or another, whether that's cultural, whether that's innate, or what have you, there are people who are, largely speaking, incompatible with our way of doing things. That is to say, the right way of doing things, even. To go that far, right? Of freedom and prosperity, and even Christianity and all that sort of thing. But I think where you might be going astray here is by failing to emphasize why certain people are drawn into Western societies through these mass migrations, right? And this is something that we as libertarians, as I am, and as Clint Russell is, right, that we probably should know, right? That for most things, the state is at fault, either in whole or in part, and this is no different. This is something that a YouTuber called Mentis Wave brought up, and he's also great. I recommend his stuff. I'll link in the description where he talks about immigration and this sort of thing. But we have to look at incentive structures for who is incentivized to come to our societies and why, and how that's radically different from how it was, say, 100, 200 years ago. Right? So the easy answer is that 200 years ago, the people coming here were white Europeans, or were Christians, or were like us in some meaningful respect. And while that's true, I don't think that's the relevant consideration. Rather, 100 or 200 years ago, people who were immigrating to the West, but especially to the U.S., were coming here for a particular reason. They were coming here for the sake of freedom and prosperity. Right? Think of that poem at the base of the Statue of Liberty. Give me, you're tired, you're poor, yearning to break free. That whole thing. This idea that you could go to this new land, in most cases across the sea, so that not so you can just get a better life, but so that you can make a better life. There was no expectation that you would be helped, like, really at all. That attracts a certain type of person, not a certain type of people. Right? This isn't a group thing. This is a certain type of individual from whatever society they might come from. That's a particular type of person that comes to our society, and it's the kind of person that will make our society better by making themselves better. Contrast that with now. Now, why would you emigrate to the US or to any of the European countries that are experiencing similar migrant crises? Well, largely for two reasons. One, you can get away with anything because you're a favored class, usually legally, at least in the UK, right? There are things that there are crimes essentially that you can get away with doing. Because of especially the sort of British two-tier justice system and the various identitarian sort of wokist protections that are in place in most of the Western world. That certainly attracts a certain kind of immigrant, doesn't it? that incentivizes people to come who have the intention of getting away with crimes. That's not the kind of person that is going to improve your society. Now, the other aspect of it, the other reason you might come to the US or to a Western society is free stuff, right? Is subsidy, is being helped along. Sure, your home country is probably experiencing some problems, and your life isn't so great, and so you look around and you find that, hey, there are these Western countries that want to give me free stuff if I show up on their doorstep. I don't have to do anything for this. I don't have to work for my own self. I can just show up and get things. That incentivizes another sort of person to show up. And once again, it's not the sort of person who is going to be a net benefit to society. And so I will say, this isn't really a matter of, like, people groups. This isn't a matter of Middle Easterners or Mexicans or Indians or whatever. This is the people that we, meaning Western countries, incentivize to come from all of these various different societies. It used to be that we gave good incentives for the best people, or the most potentially productive people of whatever society they would come from, to come here and to break free, right? To mutually benefit themselves and the rest of us around them. Now we're incentivizing the dregs of every society in the world to come here and to ruin our societies. Because anyone who travels the world will tell you the same thing. There are people who, despite cultural differences, are brilliant, are productive, are kind, are law-abiding, etc. In any culture around the world. It's just those aren't the people we're trying to get here, right? By our, call it globalist policies, by our NGO policies, whatever, we're incentivizing the worst people to try and come here and to stay here and to ruin our societies for their own benefit. That, I think, is what's going on, and it's essentially a state policy, or an ideological policy that is largely enacted through the state, let's say. So I think that is the crucial thing to notice. That I don't think this is a people's thing. This isn't a group thing. We can dispense with the collectivism, I think. We can focus on the particular individuals that are being incentivized to come, and versus the very different kinds of individuals, very different individuals with very different traits who were incentivized to come in the past. So again, Clint, if you wind up watching this, I think that's that might be where you're either both onto something, but perhaps missing the mark, or being tempted away from the straight and narrow by the sort of identitarian crowd. Anyway, love to chat about this at some point if you want. So, cheers. Chat as well. Like you guys, chat over here. You guys. Love to chat with you guys about this as well, not just the guy I was sort of directly addressing, but yeah, anybody. This is, I think, this is a major question of our political moment, and there are some potentially bad answers to it. Right? And those bad answers are very tempting, because you can recognize patterns, you know. Mr. No Licky thinks I hit the nail on the head. Great. Glad you think so. Glad to think so. Because, I mean, there are other patterns. There are racial patterns to recognize. Like, there's no denying that. It's just that I don't think those patterns are too low resolution. There's a lot more to the picture, and by not looking at incentives and not looking at particular individuals we lose track of what's actually importantly going on. Oh, hey, I'm on a bridge. Alright, let's head back.
Celebration!
What? You say celebration.
Time for swim swim.
Oh, I didn't fight this guy yet. I'm gonna go fight this guy. There's something over there I want to go see about. Anything to skirt for CL? I already have it. Thank you. Let's go fight this whatever it's called. Right? Yeah, no, I guess I haven't gone whatever this is. Let's check it out. Oh no, there's a little thing there. There's a little. Excuse me. A lootable little doodad. Bourgeon. Bourgeon. Let's Fencer Fury.
Cut through the flames.
Burn them all. Oh, you dodged, didn't you? I need 4, so I can shoot you again. Fire. Oh, it absorbs it. Oh, it absorbs fire. Shoot. Okay. Zap, it's been you.
What lovely fleet.
Mr. No Looky says people seem to really like making it into an us versus them kind of thing. Or I see it as a bad faith actors exploiting the system. Yes, I think that's right, but it's also important to remember that, well, yeah, we have bad faith actors exploiting the system. That is exactly what we would expect when these bad faith actors are incentivized, like directly incentivized, to exploit that system. Excuse me again. Let's shoot him a bunch. That's right. High break damage. We need to be able to break this thing. Yeah, there we go. That does it. So we can knock whoever out of it that it's going to swallow. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nope, I cannot dodge that. Good to know.
Chroma is flowing.
I can't break. Shoot. Oh, it's weak to electricity. Glad I knew that. Which one can break? Red Fury. Let's do it.
This and precision.
Spits out Minoko. Welcome back, Minoko.
Chroma is flowing.
Mayhem. There we go. I don't know what we're going to do with that Virgin skin, but we got it.
An advantage.
Chroma. Oh, Chroma Catalyst. Alright. That's something. Alright, let's head on back, shall we?
Let us get wet.
And look, here's the thing too, like, sure, these are people who are exploiting the system. That's absolutely the case. However, I don't think that we should solely blame, or even primarily blame, those people. I mean, sure, yeah, they're the ones exploiting the system, and so far so good. Yeah, that is their fault, and that's bad, and should be condemned, yada yada. But, at the same time, it's important to remember that there's a reason we're attracting people who are going to exploit the system, and there's a reason the system is so exploitable. All of this is designedly done designedly. It's on purpose. This is all on purpose. None of this is just cuz. I really hope I can find a flag. I forgot what my flags are. The ones providing the handouts are the real problem. Yeah. And not just the handouts, but also the special treatment, the special legal treatment and everything, like the Keir Starmers and whatnot as well. Can't actually see Siren. Oh, she's all the way down there. Okay. I want to see Siren. Ooh, the hole. Okay. I need a flag for a fast travel, please. Fast travel, please. Seen it, is it? No? Okay, fine. I will say about this game, topic change, that even though it really clearly is not the focus, like, of the gameplay, the traversal is tons of fun. Let's rest. No, let's fast travel. Sewing atelier. Sewing, not suing. What am I saying? Sewing atelier. Formerly sewing atelier. Nope. Nothing over there. Let's move right along, shall we? Oh, there she is. She's right there, huh? Uh-oh. No. There we go. Must get first strike. It's kind of important. I don't trust whatever this is. Ooh. I don't have anything to do here, so... Tons of burns. Excellent. I need more burns, so do this. That's where I'll fire again.
Yeah. Time to bleed.
What do I need for Gulf Fury? I need 3, so I can afford 3 shots. Okay, that'll finish it. And the burns will finish it. Or say puts me in defensive something. I can't. Swift Stride. I can go into Virtuose stance if I finish you off. How does you
From fire.
Done. Alright, that's what I thought. Strategery. Excellent strategery right there. See that? I wonder, you know, seems silly and maybe petty, but I almost wonder if I should have come back to this dungeon before I did my little talk, just because this music is absolutely gorgeous. Then again, it would probably be distracting for just a yap fest like that.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, still gorgeous, gorgeous. Beautiful music. What is... Brother, it's a snack. A big heckin' snake-o. It's a fabric Shai Hulud. I do need to kill it to get past, I'm sure. Very certain of that. Oh, I can jump up there. That's good news. Okay. I assume that I need to kill it to progress.
Interesting.
And not just to progress that way. So I'm not gonna miss anything by going around this way, I don't think. We'll see. I'm gonna fight Shai Hulud over there. I know that. Question is not whether, but when. It's a shortcut. Yeah, it's a shortcut. Shortcut? Is it? What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna go down here and see what's up, because I think this is a shortcut, because I've already been here, but I'm not actually sure. Where is this? Oh no, it's another Patank. Back here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, right way, right way. Good. You need to go right there. You need to go right there. That's where you need to go. Perfect. But first, a gestural? What are you doing here? I need those. Double mark. Ooh. 42,000. Oh my god. Rated powerful. Let's fight the merchant real quick. With Mael. Yeah. Jazzy.
Finesse and grace.
Rain of fire. Rain of fire? Yeah, rain of fire.
Blaze. Brave. Let's dance.
Shell, huh? Ooh, okay. Swift stride, can't. Still massive damage, okay, good. Swift stride.
From fire. Ready to go.
That did it. Alright, excellent. Ba, ba,
Yakima.
Ba. Chantenum. Fire skills cost 1 less AP. Okay, that kind of helps. On turn start, if stanceless, switch to offensive. Ooh, that's actually pretty decent. Damage is low, but I'll take it. 15,000, worth it. Double mark? You know what, screw it. I'll get it. Energizing attack too. Yeah, that's useful. Greater powerful? Use powerful much, but might as well get it, because I'm not going to come back here anytime soon. Hello, Monsieur Petanque. Monsieur Petanque. Alright, what do I want to do? I want to apply defenseless. Yeah.
Blade, cut through the blade.
And burn a bit. And then I want to Chevalier Piercing. A lot of damage. Excellent. Good. Very good. Yes. I want to electrify. Wear down some of those shields, right? No, Terraquake. Break damage.
I'm ready.
Okay, and then offensive, I can swift stride.
My, what lovely feet.
I'm still gonna Chevalier Piercing again. Right? Yeah.
A storm is coming.
Now I will electrify.
Thunder!
Finesse and grace.
Good. I'm en Virtuose. I will Fleuret. I can't Fleuret Fury. I will Perse.
Precisely. Strike.
Done. Before it moved. Wow. Okay. Excellent. Moving on. Okay, so that's what that was. Alright. I'm glad I went this way. Glad I went on my little explore. Oh, I saw another grab point over here somewhere. Where is it? This it? Yeah, look. No, it's not right. There has to be a way of getting over there. There has to be. Right? Oh, it's a grapple point, not a climbing point. Bottomless pit. No, I guess not. Okay. Maybe there's a way around or something. That's got to be it. I should think. I should hope. Alright, whatever. Darn. Disappointing. Okay. Excuse me. Need to... Alright, let's see about Shai Hulud over here, huh? Oh? The sun. I'm assuming it's weak to fire. I'm gonna rain of fire.
Flames. Rain.
14 burns. That was great. Oop. Oops. Oops. Okay, I need to get better about
Violence, yes.
parrying. I'm not great. I'm not great on this tonight. Yeah, little
A
damage.
bit of violence, yes.
Little damage. Good little fury. Okay. It's Terrorquake. Yeah. Or no, let's electrify. Then we'll Terrorquake next turn. Okay, I don't have the AP for anything, so I guess I will just attack. Yeah. More burn damage.
Your turn to dance.
Better.
Nice. That was a good counter. Alright, I'm pleased with that. Alright, heavy stance. Let's select punches. Oh, weakness? Excuse me? That's not what I expected. And mayhem. Let's just break it.
Prepare to meet your end.
The dance begins.
Alright, Marine of Fire I can do, yeah. Have I ever played the Silent Hill games? I think just the first one ages ago? Yeah.
Flames. Rain.
Oh, man. I can't combust it yet.
My, what lovely feet.
I can't set up a heal. I can't select punch either. I can hammer it. Engulf Fury it. Let's mark it. Why not? Mark won't hurt, I guess. Ice Lance, I guess, because it's
Ice.
weak to it.
Shatter.
Max damage.
Ruby, watch out.
Oh. Hi, Lune.
Ungagged.
Okay. Let's combustion.
What lucky feet.
Natural. I can Abyss Wind for free. That'll give me an extra AP, maybe? Not it. Yeah, well. Okay. Let's just attack it. Then offensive. Let's Swift Stride, yeah. That didn't work? Oh, it didn't work. Okay, it's just gonna... What, explode on us or something? Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Ooh. Cool new outfit for Lune. Let's check it out. Siran. Oh, I kind of love that. Oh, I kind of hate that. I really hate that. That's better. Let's stick with that. But I kind of love that outfit. That's actually really, really good. I'm gonna stick with what I got for him. Except for wait. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty cool. I still like the Gustav's haircut. All right, let's stick to what we got, huh? And also, let's heal. Rest. The boss isn't gonna respawn, is it? No, good. It wasn't actually that bad.
Oh, wow.
Especially compared to some other bosses, that was not so bad. Oh, okay. Oh, this is how I get over there, I think. See, like I said, I really dig the traversal. I'd love to see me do videos on the philosophy of Silent Hill.
Great.
Yeah. It is a good series to talk about. It is a genuinely good series to talk about. Yeah, I definitely need that Pictos. Maybe for Mayel? Burning Break, no. What was it? Healing Fire, that's it. Driving Heal. Healing Share. Yeah, I can get rid of Healing Share from Minoko and get Healing Fire. Recover 25% health when attacking a burning target. Yeah, no, he attacks burning targets all the time because Mayel's always setting everyone on fire. Yeah, that'll work. Now, to be fair, it has been a long time since I have played any of the Silent Hill games. So, I don't know. I would have to replay them, or in a lot of cases play them for the first time, to have a close enough and recent enough perspective to actually have anything meaningful to say about them. They're psychologically fascinating, and then a lot of both the sort of internal turmoil that goes on in them, as well as the actual choices that the characters make, like what the characters do, are both fascinating. Oh, we're here. This is the boss, isn't it? Or maybe not. Maybe not quite. Not quite. Whoa. Or maybe. I don't know. Maybe we are almost here. Oh. Yeah, this is a really cool, opulent chamber. I dig this. I dig the level design here. It's cool. The exploration element of it is nice.
Luke, Expedition 67. We're out of explosives, but we've made enough holes in this place to reach that giant woman in the center. But something weird's going on. Everyone's been swept up in strange emotions. It both feels like us, but also not like us.
Uh-oh.
Marguerite reckons we're feeling the overflow from that giant woman's feelings. Empathic distress, I think she called it. Like her mind is flooding the area with her thoughts and feelings. Maybe we'll just stay here and enjoy the melody.
Okay. Being able to recognize that you're actively being effectively brainwashed or manipulated, and then immediately giving in to the manipulation is kind of terrifying. That's an extra layer of terrifying. The fact that just works still. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's...
We're finally there.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there.
I do agree. I'll prepare by reading a couple of things Imp is saying. So, the cult in the game, so Silent Hill, is an intriguing creation concept where humanity predates God, and humanity willed God into existence, and that God created time and split the day from the night. But the God is really a demon. It sort of seems to reaffirm the Catholic idea that all pagan gods are demons deceiving humans. Yes, and also maybe a more orthodox idea. Big O rather than small O. And maybe just a big O orthodox
She's
legend.
Even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before.
Interesting. More recurrence. But the idea that that angels, at least some angels, are, in some sense, if not brought into being, certainly given a kind of being by us, by humans. Right? That angels are somewhat indeterminate until we give them a form. Right? And so this is how you have principalities and powers of the world. Right? So you have an angel, so to speak, of a city, or a demon of an ideology. That sort of thing. This is more of an Eastern idea than a Western idea, but there might be some merit to it. It may also just be that angels and demons take on these secondary substances as domains of authority. So there's that too. But let's do this, shall we? Petals again. You have the anti-charm Lumina. What are you doing? But yeah, the petals harken back to the Gamage. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Okay, alright. What's Rain of Fire? Let's just start by set her on fire. Let's do it.
Yes.
That is not a lot of hit points. Okay, that's a lot less hit points. A lot fewer hit points than I would have thought. Oh? Did it just heal? What damage was that? Physical. Excuse me. Marked. Oh no, I just healed. Okay. Right, naturally. Okay, balanced. Yeah, let's go Fury. Dances with the glissandos. Ow. Okay. It does 2 attacks. Good to know. Against becomes frantic. Interesting. What? Let's heal my owl. No, let's set up a Terraquake. No, let's heal my owl. Let's go for it. Yeah, that's useful. Okay. Go stride. Let's go into virtuose. Good move. Okay. Let's see if ice damage does much. Weakness. Excellent. Break damage. Well, hello. Hi there. Oops. Frick.
Your turn to shine.
Okay, anti-charm basically fixed that problem. Good. Let's combustion. Right? Yeah? Yeah, let's combustion. Sure.
Let us stain them.
Okay. Well, I'm not charmed. That's good. Terraquake.
Watch out, Pinocchio.
Oh! That was close.
Please survive.
Okay, that's fine. I can't heal. Shoot. Need to heal. I can break, though. There we go.
Finesse and grace.
Alright. I guess. No. Doing light? Consume 2. Yeah, let's heal.
Brace yourselves.
Vibrating.
Dude! That was good damage. Okay, excellent. I can't rain of fire. Shoot. I can Persight. That'll put me.
Precise. Strike.
I can Golpiri. Yeah. I need to set up a heal, but I can't.
Brace yourself.
The final act begins. Okay. Wow. All right. And a glissando. Oh shit! Wrong thing.
Let's keep going.
We did it. We did it. Sweet. The counter did it. She let that happen. She didn't just let that happen, she invited it. There's something meaningful to that. I don't know what, though. Again, it's all more information that needs to kind of be stockpiled up. Achievement unlocked. Defeat the second Axon. Called Second Axon. The achievements are not titled too interestingly in this game, but I can forgive that, I suppose. Uh-oh.
Is it you again?
Alicia. No.
Why?
Well,
What did you see this time?
I don't know. Oh, a woman. It was. Why do I keep seeing things? Who are you?
A good question. Okay, so that's wildly over-designed, but if it weren't for the weight issues, that's really, really cool. And I guess the brittleness of the complex hilt, but the complex guard. But assuming it weren't too heavy and weren't too brittle, you can now face the paintress at the monolith. Okay, barrier breaker. I guess I have to equip that, don't I? Oh. Batlum. Steel shields removed by hitting enemies. Switch to virtuose stance on breaking any shield. Oh! That's pretty damn good. Centenum. Switch to offensive if stanceless. Fire skills cost 1 less AP. Tempting. But we gotta do barrier breaker for now. We gotta. I think we need to for plot reasons, too. Blaro? Should I switch? Yeah. Rylum is still very good. Let's call him. Light stand when consuming stain. Yeah. Chapelim. Venism. Elerim. Ooh, plus shields when consuming earth stains. That's actually not bad. Yeah. Lighter rim. Red 11. It's ice. Cold damage. Potiarium. Healing stain to generate 1 additional light stain. That's not bad. My slow to a random enemy. That's not bad. But no, still not quite worth it. Healing skills. Generate 1 additional light stain. Generate 1 ice stain at the beginning of each turn. Okay. Saparim. Gradient attack generates 1 additional light stain. I don't do that much. Fire stain generated, lightning stain is also generated. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think I'll still stick with Krellum. Krellum is actually really good, just based on how I fight with her. Scavram, that's massive damage, though. Extreme damage, no. It's optional to actually equip it. What benefit does it give me, aside from it being a pretty darn good weapon? Because it is a pretty darn good weapon, but I do tend to think that Brillarum or Chantium would be still better. Base attack applies 2 burn. That's still really nice. Critical hit supply burn. Either of these might be better for my current build, even though they do like half the damage. That, I mean, a lot of that is also because I haven't upgraded them sufficiently. The element on it can't be resisted. That is useful. That is useful. Because she just does a frick ton of fire damage. It's great damage. Yeah, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with it at least for now. All right. Imsimp asked a question. Here's another question. Sorry. There exists this concept where people believe they are unworthy of God's love and redemption and intentionally cut themselves off from being redeemed, as if they think God wouldn't bat an eye at them. Is this idea lack of belief in God ultimate and all-encompassing forgiveness, or God's ultimate and all-encompassing forgiveness and his power to fix any person? Yes, and it's usually demonic. Like, I would say that is usually explicitly demonic. That is one of the foulest temptations of Satan.
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. Just nerves. It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
It's just how she's standing.
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
Yeah. So my guess is, my plot prediction here, which by the way is not, don't say if I'm right or wrong with this. My assumption here is we're going to go fight the Paintress and something will go horribly wrong. Or at least wrong in some way. And we'll get rebuffed and we'll have to, gather our strength to do something else and come back. This is that point in the story. I assume. Then again, I didn't expect them to kill the main character at the end of Act 1. So maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
It's a good question.
I guess, yeah.
That's actually a good point.
Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them. And 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance
thank you,
a farm
Mr.
with live
Noliki, for
plants
the
are probably best
no
than
spoiler
dead
answer.
flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much.
We just saw him in
Sorry.
a vision.
It's okay. It's It still hurts that he's gone.
Yeah.
Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere.
Oh.
His body washed away.
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together.
I mean, it speaks to the uncertainty of death. I mean, even in a world like this one, where you know that there is this very concrete and very predictable endpoint. That isn't guaranteed to anyone. That is... there's still an uncertainty, there's still a mystery, there's still that lingering, but frankly, existential fear of death, just waiting there. So yeah, I think that's... From a narrative standpoint, good decision on the writer's part.
It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, I can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
And that's a nice way to say fling. Is there a future where I might compete?
No, excuse me.
Same event.
Stop it.
Let's just focus on today. And by today, I mean tonight.
No, look.
That might not be a good idea. I don't know if I can keep my feelings casual.
I understand. Good night.
Okay. TLC is a good friend in Verso. Ah, there we go. Okay. We've successfully, I hope, friend-zoned CL. Well done. Excellent. Good job, Verso. Spend time together discussing past loves. They head back to you. Yeah, let's not be the rebound. No.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. CL was right about you.
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
Yeah. The thing they say, isn't it? Approaches Lune, who's working on the Expedition 33 journal. Oh, that one. Magic one.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
Oh.
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Is it?
Still, 4 is young.
I mean, probably, but not necessarily.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6, and I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
6.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own.
A little bit crass, but
Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
utilitarian, I guess. But
Doesn't that feel nice? My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent. artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning...
Music is my passion.
Huh.
Well, we got the little piano, but
Mine
yeah.
too.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right? Of course you do. Maybe we could play together sometime.
Maybe we can.
And a common passion. Lune is intrigued by this facet of Verso, and Verso is excited to play music with a fellow music lover. They spend some time discussing their favorite songs and how they learned music. The discussion is passionate and lasts for several hours. Neither notices the time passing. But you may.
Still thinking about what you saw.
I wish Gustav was...
I mean, I assume he kind of is, but I don't know that. Assumptions, again. Oh, man. Verso notices Mael looking sad and approaches her care. Looking sad, Mael? Who would have thought? I mean,
You
understandable.
okay?
Yeah.
What's
No.
wrong?
No, that means no.
Nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone.
Basically, the whole expedition.
Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
Yeah, she's 16 dealing with all of this. That's
How do
A
you
lot.
do it? After all these years,
They say time heals all wounds.
does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
skeptical of Adversa's advice. Yeah. Not in the mood to talk, but also does not wish to be alone. Verso understands. He sits with her in silence. Mael appreciates the silence they share. Yeah. I mean, that's probably at least psychologically good advice. It's a kind of very shallow immortality, if you can call it that at all. That's the only trouble with it.
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
It is very existentialist in its vision of immortality. That how we live on is what influence we leave, and that's really it. Which is a kind of not to be too dismissive, but a kind of a cope. It's kind of a way of coping with finitude. But what are you gonna do in what you assume to be an utterly finite world and an utterly finite life within it? the other option is despair. You don't want to do
I'm
that.
bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
All right. Get ready to lose.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. This is a bad idea. I'm not ready for this. Alright, it's fine.
Fast. Oh well.
Okay. Alright, B, I can... Assault 0, right? Or Defiant Strike? Applies Mark. Yeah, let's do it.
This will hurt.
Oops, that was bad. Oh, okay, he won. Alright. Yeah, that's understandable.
Ha! Once again, I am victorious.
That's understandable.
Yeah, you walking hairball.
Okay, yeah.
Verso, ever gracious in defeat. Rematch.
Let's try one more.
All right.
Let's just try one more. I don't think I'm going to win this, but let's go for it.
My turn. Fast.
Ah, too slow. Okay, or too quick on the last one. Alright, let's just Defiant Strike. Let's go for it.
This will hurt. Not impressed.
Okay. Why am I really sucking this week? I mean, honestly, I think I know why.
Yeah.
Verso.
Alright, yeah. I think that the main reason why I'm sucking this week is that I'm kind of out of practice because I haven't been playing throughout the week like I often do. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't
Some
know.
other time. It's late and you need your beauty sleep.
It is genuinely getting
Spoil
late, too.
sport. My beauty requires no sleep.
Okay, Minoko. Wait, do I have to beat him in a duel to get the highest friendship level? I do, don't I?
Sorry.
Ooh,
Me too.
sorry.
Did you know sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Oh, that's the flying one, isn't it?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Claire instead.
Yeah, you do.
Wait,
Okay, great.
Francois
Well,
has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
okay. All right. In that case, let's sure, why not? Maybe I'll do it later. Maybe I'll do it later. Might not find a spot. Spend some time writing Gustav's journal to honor his memory. He writes about how they can now enter the monolith. They should finally understand everything. Mael immerses herself in Gustav's journal, poring over every detail. She will forever cherish his memory. The memories of Gustav inspire Mael. Skill unlocked. Gustav's homage. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read his journal someday. Alright, let's go to sleep. I want to see what that does, because that actually might be a good skill. I don't know, maybe? Oh, cutscene. Okay.
We've done it.
Not yet.
We're really going to face the paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Verse. She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
What?
I stored my personal stash inside him. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
Mon ami.
What the fuck?
I told you to stop drinking alone.
Okay.
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Alicia. Is that the real Alicia? Un vie à revivre means one life, what, to remember? One life to remember? Something like that?
My beautiful sister doesn't need this ugly mask.
You embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here.
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences?
The immortal is
Not
afraid of
just
death.
for you, or
That's all.
even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death? And who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you.
Is he not supposed to be?
You think you're
lip-syncing?
ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes.
Between the bars of their prison.
In the shadow of the monolith.
In the shadow of the monolith.
Okay. Interesting. I get the impression that, once again, Renoir, as an immortal, is just
Wow.
afraid of death.
I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out.
Wait, where's Lune? Oh, there we go.
You bunch of drunks.
Yeah, alright. Well, we got 50 minutes. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know.
Time for swim.
Time for swim. Yeah, let's just see what we can do here, yeah?
We can finally reach the paintress.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
Nope. Let's just go for it. Let's see what we can do. Worst case scenario, we have to back out and try again. Why is Lune doing this?
Mael,
Oh, there you go.
you should do the honors.
There we go. Let's do this, shall we? Let's bite her toes. Because reaching the rest of her seems implausible at the time, at the moment, I think. We'll see, though. We'll see. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Finish Act 2, at least. Or try. No need to be overconfident here.
We can do this. For Gustav.
For all of them.
But for those who came before, or for those who come after, those are different things. A little of both, isn't it? Yeah, for those who come after. I mean, it does seem to have shifted, though. The focus seems to have shifted to honoring the sacrifice of those who came before, rather than either paving the way for those who come after or making a future for those who come after. Which is that beautiful dual meaning of Gustav's catchphrase. Oh, it's a whole level. Oh, okay. Okay, it's a whole level. Are there Nevrons? Or am I just walking it? Or, I mean, floating it. But looks like I'm just floating it. I don't see any foes here. Maybe there are, though. I don't know. Man, there is something... Okay, hold on. There is something deeply unsettling about tons and tons of lit candles, especially somewhere where there would be absolutely no way for anyone to light them all. Like, the fact that there is a path of lit candles here is just deeply unsettling. It just tells me that there is something uncanny, unreal about the world. Which, I mean, obviously there is. Right, but... And there's just something deeply, deeply, deeply disturbing about that. Okay, yeah, let's see what's going on here. What do I do?
Flames, rain.
Nullify.
Sweet taste of battle.
Nullified.
Violence.
Arc, I guess, maybe? Earthquake? Nullified. Doesn't seem to react. Nullified.
Time to bleed.
Flames, rain.
And nullified.
Prepare to meet your end.
Interesting. Let's... Okay. Yeah, okay. This is kind of what I expected. frankly.
Ugh! Our attacks do nothing!
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work. Wait, Mael.
I don't think this is...
No. No.
So that's the Paintress.
Everybody okay?
I see.
Follow her. Quickly.
What?
This might be our only chance.
Yeah.
So this is... First of all, this is that everything is going horribly wrong thing that I was predicting. And also, that was the heart of the Paintress that we encountered in Old Lumiere. And shared, I believe, shared the hairstyle, at least, of Siren. Might be telling.
We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Did it?
Are you all right, Mael?
Up there. She's... the Paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real Paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
Yeah. There is an expedition that got in here, though. Fascinatingly. I guess I'll just rest. Oh, I need to... No, hold on. I need to upgrade my attributes substantially. I can afford to do that now. Oh yeah, here we go. Hopefully good enough. Let's move on. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it to it. That's the Eiffel Tower. That's supposed to be in Lumiere. Oh. I can technically just skip these guys, can't I? But there's stuff. There's stuff. Dang it. Okay. I would need Defensive Fury, but I can also shoot one first. Yeah, I know.
A storm is coming.
Spin you. Alright. This dungeon can be pretty long, especially if you're being thorough. Well, I'm gonna be thorough. So I'm probably gonna have to quit once partway through, I think. Unfortunately. But that's okay. That's alright. That is okay. It does happen. Oh? We've gotten monochromatic. There she is. Let's be thorough. Again. What's going on here? Is that her? Why is it still monochromatic? She just disappeared. Oh no, I can't go up there. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
We're back.
Fire. Again.
Dave. Let's go back this way. I'm assuming this is the wrong path. We should definitely take. Again, being thorough. I am going to cut it off at midnight, whatever that means. So, I'm trying to save often, so I can stop if I need to. I didn't need to fight this. What am I doing? Oh, you haven't been watching my Kingdom Come to avoid spoilers in the middle of the first one. Well, to be fair, I did also play the first one on stream. It was a while ago, but I did. Crazy damage. Let's hit the Harvest. And let's hit the Lancet. That's Wildfire. Tempest Wind.
What lovely feet.
Well, Fury, why not?
Let's spill some ink.
I'm inoffensive. Do I have anything? I can just hit it. There we go. That'll work though. But yeah. No, Mr. No Looky, the I have talked about this before, but mostly on my Kingdom Come streams, that I have a lot of trouble deciding which of the two is better. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 versus 2. Oh, hello. Probably not do that. Because they're both extremely good, and there are some... I wouldn't call them... There are no strict downgrades. There are a few upgrades. A few, like, to some of the game systems and such. But there's a lot of what you'd call side grades.
Blade cut through the flames.
Okay. Okay, and you. Let's just see what happens. Let's try it. Dodged. Yeah, I'm afraid of that. Okay. Bad, but it still worked. It still killed him. Missed. Okay, worth a shot. There we go. That'll work. Healing fire! Let's equip that, because that's awesome, and everyone's always going to be on fire. Luminous. Which one is... How much is healing fire? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's alphabetical, isn't it? Okay. Healing fire. 10. Costs 10. I need to get rid of 8. How do I do that? Healing 10. No, I need that. To get rid of a 3. Which would be what? I mean, dead energy and dodge. No, I need dead energy. That's really good. Both of them. I can get rid of... I could get rid of burning shots. Augmented counter. Break counter. Let's get rid of breaking counter. And take healing. What is it? Healing fire. Oh, shoot. I need to get rid of 2 more. So never mind. Let's keep breaking counter. And let's get rid of... Accelerated heal? No, that's useful for her. I could get rid of anti-charm. How many Color of Lumina do I have? Yeah, I do have a ton. I could dump them. You're right. I have a ton. Healing Death. You know what? She doesn't die enough for that to matter. Protecting heal? No, that's useful. Shared care. That's useful too. Teamwork. Let's go Healing Death. Healing Fire instead. There we go. Likewise. Alright, I need 8. Wait, unless she's the one that has it? No, she does not. It's Minoko who's got it. Okay. I need to get rid of 8, which means I can get rid of Last Stand Critical. For now, I'm going to pick that back up later. And share. No, that's useful. It's quite useful. Teamwork? Still useful. Drowsing Start, very useful. Critical burn, no, definitely need it. Combo attack, need it. Augmented First Strike. Leave that alone. You can drop that one. Healing Fire. There it is. Yeah, like I said, I do have tons of colors of Lumina, but no, it's fine. Moving on. What? There's nothing here? Oh, there is. Okay. There. Almost out of time, though. Where's it? Oh, there it is. I see it. How do I get to that? If I can see it, I can shoot it. Right? Just saw it. How do I get to that? Is that not? Well, that's fine. That was easy. I thought I saw one up there. Maybe not though. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, there it is. Duh.
Interesting.
Revived tin shard. Nice, 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 nice. Right, back up we go. We're up on that video, I guess. Where are we going? I didn't advance, did I? I might have to finish up after this fight. Oh no, it was 34. I thought it was 54. No, we're fine. You need to get trapped. Defense Fury. Flurry. finish you off. Didn't work. Darn it. Okay, fine, whatever. That. There we go.
That's better.
Dead. I'm an offensive. I can Swift Stride, get to Virtuose, but I don't really need to. Do I? Yeah, I do. That works. There we go. I'm only now starting my Rob Roy though. This is an issue. I need a drink. I'm lost, unfortunately. Oh, how did that... Shoot. Oh, getting lost will happen a lot in here? Yeah, I bet. Let's have spin you. Kill. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's go for your big guy. Dead. Excellent. Sure. Break it. Work it. There we go. Oh, we're back here. Oh, okay. Good. I just did a loop. I don't need to rest. I don't think. I think we're fine. That's a big creature. It's a big old Nevron over there. Am I correct in assuming that this is going to go thematically basically through the various, I don't know, what would you call it, topographies, environments that we have so far experienced? Ooh, hit one. Nice. Very nice. I can pop that in. They both dodged. Okay. I was afraid of. That's okay. Greatest hits of all the biomes. Okay, kind of thought so. Cool. That is cool though. I dig it. Let's go here, the big guy, shall we? Oh, shoot, I missed.
Careful, Milo.
Lule, watch out!
What the fuck? There we go. Okay. That was unexpected. Jesus. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, not good at all. I need to hit a burning foe, don't I? With nothing. I can't. I'll take your shield, though. Take all your shields. And I'll just beat the heck out of you.
Violence.
That was crazy damage. Wow, okay. Sure. What's my favorite Novus Ordo hymn? What do you mean by Novus Ordo hymn?
Forward.
Meaning non-Latin specifically, or? 'Cause I don't know. Oh shoot, what is it? This is cheating because it was written by Thomas Aquinas, but and it's in plain chant. But we use it at Novus Ordo. Shoot, what's it called? Godhead here in hiding. I think it's a Eucharistic hymn. Mr. No Lucky says, game design wise, if give you a chance to fight the enemies that Minogo missed out in the early game. Oh, that makes sense. Then again, I also just went through and refought a bunch of them so I could get feet. I missed.
Okay.
Dead. Massive damage. Good lord, massive damage. Give me your shields. More shield. I mean, you did the same thing, of course. I really thought... Why would you think I would pick on Eagle's Wings? No, I don't actually like on Eagle's Wings. Can you get more Boomer than on Eagle's Wings? Okay, change to Almighty's Mask. Almighty Mask if target is marked. It is a caster's mask thing. Bonition Mortar. Deals medium single target ice damage. It's actually decent, but Clair Enfeeble. Okay. Deals light damage to all enemies. Applies powerless for 3 turns. That's decent. Replace Gold Fury. Gold Fury's better, I think. Densus Waltz. Deals high single target fire damage, 3 hits. Deals more damage against burning target, balance mask. Increased damage, 8 AP. That's worth it. That is really freaking good. I am always burning my enemies, so that's excellent. Let all mortal flesh keep silence. Yeah, no, that's good. That is actually genuinely good, yeah. Genuinely good. Alright, moving on. Yeah, no, I do genuinely like that one. That's a good one. There's a mini-boss enemy over here that I probably ought to go beat up and take its feet. What the heck is this thing? I've never seen one of these before. I think. What? I burned it. No, I didn't. It's just fire damage. Okay. And bam. I'm in Virtuoso already. I can't Florette Fury though. I can Per Se. And max damage. Excellent. Agile. Addict Wind. Ah man, I can't Densus Walt. I can't Densus Waltz. I can do all sorts of other things. I can also set up a heal, but everyone's full for now. I'll just attack. Maybe a little bit of extra stuff. Is the first boss you fought with Gustave only? With only Gustave and Luné? Oh, it was. Oh, it was. Okay, no, you're right. You're right. That was a while ago. Okay, let's Terrorquake. Let's set up a Terraquake. Actually, wait. It consumes what? Lightning? Oh, no, cool. It'll extend the duration. That's good damage. It's very fast. Does it feel threatened? Am I threatening it? Rain of fire. 22 burns. Good lord. All right, I could Denuse Waltz, or I could Roger Hammer. Oh no, I will. I'll Densus Waltz. Yeah, let's just. Oops. I mean.
Careful. He's building up chroma.
It's fine.
I love a dance.
Oh, I missed. Okay. It's charging up. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Move your hands, sir. Really? Fine. Work. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. It has a right to feel threatened, given that I just did max damage with a counter. Yeah, that's a good point. Need Lorette. You're gonna charge up, man.
What lovely feet.
I can't rush her hammering. Damn it. Can I heal? I can just do a little bonky bonky. Charging still. There we go. Got it. Okay, cool. Evic's foot. What does it do? What's it do? Oh, it's not it is alphabetical. Well, where is it? D E. Oh, it's last because it's E with an accent, I guess. Oh, weird. Deals high single target earth damage and applies powerless for 3 turns. 1 hit. Heavy mask. Nah, not great. The good news is I got a foot out of the deal. Like feet. No one clip that, please. Oh god. What have I done? Fucking hell. Let it be known, I hate the internet. Despise the internet. Let it be known. Look, listen. You know that was at least part of the joke when writing that element of Minoko. You know that was part of the joke. Let's rest, maybe? How's everybody? It's only Minoko who's hurt. Now, let's sit back. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. No flying waters? Unless this is flying waters. No, this is the battlefield that's coming up. Looks like.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Teaching her children to paint, huh?
So it would seem. What? How many children, though? 3 children? Verso, Alicia, and who? Imps and Pest, what would holidays look like in the Christ house? I assume you mean the Holy Family. Imagine Jesus and St. John the Baptist arriving, and Our Lady speaking with the most stereotypical New York Jewish accent. I don't... Listen. Oh no, Flying Waters, okay. I don't think that... Well, that's the thing. I think that we should avoid putting those sorts of stereotypical impressions onto the Blessed Virgin. Because, yeah, it's fine. It's very easy to do that sort of thing, to lean into that sort of thing. But also, you are her. Let's do that.
Blade cut through the blades.
Yep. It's easy to do that sort of thing, but also it invites us to forget that she was a real person. Right? Because she absolutely is, I should say, a real corporeal person. By applying a kind of what would you say? By applying our own particular stereotypes, we miss out on who she really is. How did I deal that much damage? That shouldn't have been possible. Max damage every time. Okay, cool. Jesus comes in saying, "Mom, home. Look who I brought." Our Lady pinches St. John's cheeks and says, "You look so handsome, Johnny. You'll give your Auntie Mary a kiss." Yeah, well, okay, yeah. Oh, Brularum upgraded. Brularum is so good! I'll switch back to it at some point. But... What? How are you here? Whoa, hello there. You're new, haven't seen you lot before. How'd you get here? I've been stuck here for ages. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. The status buffs and debuffs are actually incredibly powerful. Yeah, I know. I know, I got here. Quite a mystery that. Tremors, ground starts floating, then bam, here I was, all by my lonesome. Would have been lonely too, nobody to talk to, except I'm quite adept conversationalist. Yeah, I can talk enough for two. That and scavenging odds and ends kept me quite busy. I'm a merchant after all, and what's a merchant with no wares? But not many customers here, though. Very few, none in fact. And what's a merchant with no customers? Just a walking bit of storage, eh? But no, you're here. You'll want to take a look, yes? Yes. And let's fight you. I can buy some colors of Lumina, that's true. Frigaro. Yeah, free aim shots spin the bestial wheel to a random value. Interesting. Free aim shots deal 100% more damage with all masks except Almighty. Verimum. Counterattacks apply defenseless. That's not bad. If stance and space attack switches to offensive. I'll buy them. They're both good. Sim says even Mel Gibson depicted Our Lady and Jesus have a normal household life. That is true. I think they probably did. I mean, probably. They certainly did. Where he teases her and spills water on her. Yeah, like... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta fight the merchant. With, let's go Mael. Rain of Fire. Ow! You got me pretty good.
Let's dance.
Ow? Really? How am I missing? Go straight. Right here. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I'm missing. He's jabbing. You definitely earn the right to shop my choicest goods. Energizing cleanse? What is this? Spell the first negative status effect received and gain 2 AP. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. What would Jesus' last name have been back then? Of Nazareth. It's in scripture. That is how roughly the equivalent of surnames worked. No, it would go by place. So it would be Jesus of Nazareth.
Well, that will help.
Surnames are actually, like, as we know them today, things that are like passed on by to descendants. That is an incredibly new phenomenon. That's an extreme novelty. Like within the last few centuries, has that been common? I thought that was where he grew up, like Mary of Agreda or Teresa of Avila. Yes, but that's what the people were called. That was their actual names. Massive damage. Wow, okay. Electrify.
Sweet taste of battle.
Imsim says, in Spanish, this sort of still persists. There's people who have the last name of insert place here, like Kate del Castillo, Kate of the Castle. Or, no, not Kate of the Castle, Kate of Castillo. Like, come on.
Lovely feet.
See, this throws off my roll. I might have to switch back. Oh yeah, okay, your mom's name is Maria Dolores. Which, yeah, that does make sense. Go.
Parry it.
Ow, really? Got bonked. And what? You're not down? Oh, you're not burning. Shoot. Oh, what have I done? Shoot. That was a mistake. Either of you are burning? Okay, Amp's Wind puts me in caster stance. I don't want to be in caster stance. Washer Hammering will put me in. Okay. Let's do Stolen Punches. Gila Rosa. Yeah, same thing.
Ready to carry.
Oh! Hello. It's too slow. Why was I too slow on that? Jeez. Mayhem. On you. I'll just attack. Done. Okay. Sim says, if you marry someone sometimes, instead of hyphenating or doing the double name, people add day, like your wife, for example, Eric would be. Oh, okay, so Asper de McCoy. In that case. Okay. Yeah, no, I dig it. I dig it.
Blade cut through the flames.
Bop. Little electrifying. I could finish them off in the next big guy. Yeah, I'll do that.
Thunder.
I shouldn't have done. I forgot I got AP from killing them. Oh well. Okay. Sure. Breaking. Get Swift Stride, but he's not burning. There we go. Our next save point, which I think we're right now. Yep, saving. Alright, I'm gonna call it. That's all the time I got. It is midnight. I'm out of here. So, thank you again for joining me. I hope you all had a good time. I certainly did. This is a long dungeon, so we're probably going to be at it most of next week, I think. So that is what to expect next Thursday. Expect more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on Tuesday as well. We're still doing some more exploration before we advance the plot. But I do plan on advancing the plot at least a little bit next week. So that is to come. So get ready for it. You need to enjoy it. I am hoping to have some more videos coming out soon. I have to set aside some time, find some time to record and whatnot. But I've got some planned out, outlined and whatnot, so should be all set. Eventually, within the next few weeks, I'll have some more videos coming out. Do expect that clip where I was talking to and about Clint Russell. That'll be coming soon too. So, anyway, thanks for joining me again. I'll have a wonderful evening. I'll see you next time. And remember, until then, don't be safe, be well, and more importantly, be good. Good night, folks.